Morning everybody, my name is Lawnik and welcome to LTV's What Even Is. Today we're going to be asking what even is Soda Dungeon. Now, Soda Dungeon is a game that I've played before. I've played it quite a bit, to be honest. It's a really good time sink. It's like an RPG, roguelite, dungeon crawler, turn-based type deal. If that made any sense. No, I don't want to check out my friends. No, I just want to play the game. Okay, we don't need to see any of the text. So basically we start off in this little tavern deal here. We got a little dude here. You hire people from in this tavern. And this is your party. And then you can equip them with weapons and armour and whatnot. But we currently don't have any weapons or armour or anything. And you can upgrade the tavern as well when you have some money, which we don't have any money. So we won't be doing that at any point soon. And basically you just hire people, you go into the dungeon, and then you can either play it like a turn-based RPG game, you choose your attack, and then you choose the enemy. Or you can set it to auto, which is what most people will do. It's basically just an idle game after a while. It works a lot better in auto, because you get a hell of a lot more done in a hell of a lot less time. You can just sort of set it running while you're doing other things in the background, and then still feel like you're making a lot of progress. As daft as it sounds, these games do feel satisfying. Even though you're not really doing anything, you're just leaving it in idle, it's still satisfying when you complete things. I just got an achievement right there. Okay, so we earned 13 gold. I don't know what we can do with that 13 gold at the minute, if anything. So yeah, I've sunk a lot of time into this game previously, quite a while back. On my phone. You can get this on Android and iOS and possibly other platforms. I'm not 100% sure what other things. Okay, so this time we've got a weapon and a shield. So we've got a glass bottle for a weapon and a bar stool for a shield. Hence the bar. And the character that we can hire at the minute is a Soda Junkie. And you do unlock other characters later on in the game as well. So the shield gives me a bit more health. Obviously the weapon gives me a bit more damage, which is why I'm doing 2 damage per hit now as opposed to doing 1, which means I might get a little bit further. But this is all basically just a tutorial type phase, which is why I'm trying to skip through it as quickly as possible, I guess. I wouldn't really say skip through it, but I just want to show off like a bit more of what the game has to offer. So that was like a mini boss. So you go through so many floors and then you get to a mini boss, and then so many more floors and then you get to the actual boss. And then you go on to the next dungeon. And then when you've completed this entire dungeon, you go on to a new world with, well, it's like New Game Plus, basically, but you get more stuff for your characters, and the game gets harder. There's a hell of a lot of replay value. So now we've finally got some sort of shop. Which, this looks a lot different from the Android version. So from here we can buy weapons, so we'll buy one of them. Can't buy any armor yet, but we'll buy a shield. And I guess we'll buy one of them just because we don't have anything else just yet. And you can also liquidate things, which we don't really want to be doing. Liquidate will... When you've completed this first dimension, you can liquidate everything that you have into money. It basically just auto-sells everything. Oh. So, oh yeah, that's why I don't recognise the shop, because it doesn't actually have a shop yet. It's just like a travelling merchant at the minute. Okay, so this is where we can upgrade the tavern itself. You buy more stools, tables, buy the armory for the shop guy, so he's like permanently there, and then you can actually sell him things and liquidate and stuff like that. This will give you 5% discount for hiring people because they drink more, so I guess people's standards and rates and shit go down when they've been drinking. Beer goggles and stuff. Even though they don't drink beer, they drink soda. Hence the name Soda Dungeon. The wizard is alright. If you clear your first boss, then you can use the wizard to teleport straight to the floor after the boss on your next run. So it saves a bit of time, but obviously you don't get as many rewards. So yeah, all these things will benefit you in some way. Oh, you don't have ads. Oh, you don't have ads on the Steam version. Okay, that's amazing because nobody likes ads. And all these things you can just buy outright with cash. But nobody wants to do that because... Not that... Try purchasing a stall? Not that you don't want to support the game devs, but... I mean, it takes away from actually playing the game. You don't earn the things. So, Peasant Pop will get you sugar junkies, they're called in this one. They used to be called soda junkies, I'm pretty sure. And then you can buy more drinks, which will attract more people. Like different types, different classes, like mages and all sorts of shit. So we're going to hire this lovely little belching gentleman right here. And he's automatically equipped with the gear that I've just bought, because they're just automatically equipped with your best equipment, I think. The music seems a little bit loud at the minute, but I think I've got my volume turned really far up. There's not really many volume settings because it is literally just a port from the mobile platform. Like, you can just turn the sound off or on. Simple as that. But I guess, again, it's good because it's an idle game, so you might not want the sound on, you might just want it running in the background while you're doing college work or some shit. But it really is a good way to just sink some time. If you've got like a spare 20 minutes to burn, it's really good. But the portable versions of it are obviously better, because if you have to rely on public transport and stuff like that, it's really good for if you're stuck in traffic or on a bus or waiting for a bus or just anything like that. Okay, so we're going to buy another sword, and another shield. We don't need another one of them because you only need one of them. And we still can't have any armour. And now we can hire 2 people. Which means now I should get significantly further. Obviously, having it on auto isn't beneficial all the time, because sometimes, like if you've got a healer or people that have got special abilities and stuff like that, you're going to want to choose what they do and when. You don't just want them to do whatever they want, whenever they want, because the AI probably won't use the same strategies that you would use. It's probably not going to be as beneficial for you. But if you haven't played this game before, I would definitely recommend picking it up and giving it a try. It is a lot more addictive and a lot more entertaining than I give it credit for. Because, I don't know, it's just, I guess it's one of those games that it doesn't look all that much, but when you actually play it yourself, then you realise just how good it is. And that'll be the first boss done, which means we get to pick a treasure. We'll take that one. I don't know what it is, but we'll take it. Loads of money. Sweet. And then the game gets significantly harder. These things have got tons of health. So we're not going to get any further than that just yet. But it's cool because we've got money and some more stuff. We've got a rock. We like rocks for some reason. This portal is what you use to get to the next dimension, I believe. I can't remember though. But yeah, I would definitely recommend picking up this game because it's free. Why wouldn't you? It's completely free. So I own 3 of them, and I own 5 of them. Why am I buying those then if I've already got that many? It's because I'm not paying that much attention. I'm just sort of doing things. Okay, so we'll hire those 2 dudes. Oh, the VIP section. After completing level 50. Okay, we can't do the VIP section, but the VIP section gets you VIP level stuff. The VIP stuff isn't like cash only. Like it's not like pay to win type thing. You can pay to get it earlier, obviously, but it's not pay to win. It's very easily affordable, and you kind of like this 2,000. Even though I've only got 100 in the amount of time I've been doing this, 2,000 is very, very achievable. You get millions quite easily. So it's definitely not pay to win, and it is a hell of a lot of fun. Oh, so, right, so we need more stools because that attracts more people. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, so we'll take another one of them, and we'll take the armory so I can start selling some stuff, I guess, and then we'll leave that for now. Now, if only there was a fast forward. Fast forward would be awesome right now. I'm sure in the Android version there was a fast forward thing, but you had to pay a lot of gold to get it. I think it was like, I don't know, it was millions and millions. Millions of gold. But by that point you've pretty much already finished the game anyway and probably won't ever need it. The only issue I did have with the Android version is it drained a lot of my battery. It does drain a lot of battery. But that's because while I was at work, I'd set a run going, and I'd just leave it going while I was working, and then after my, well, when I got to my break time at work, then I would just claim the rewards, and then I'd set another run going, and then my next break, claim the rewards. So that's probably why it drained as much battery as it did, because I just left it running for the entire day. Oh, finally we get some armor. Armor makes such a big difference. We're not going to kill this guy. Oh, but then again we've got heal now, so we might kill this guy. I don't know how much health he's got anymore though. We have 2 heals. Okay, we're definitely going to kill this guy. Yeah, you suck. You suck, goblin guy. We're not going to kill this one though, surely. Surely not. I'll be impressed if we do, but I don't think we're gonna. Okay, we did. This one we're definitely not going to win though, because it's 2 high-leveled enemies. We're pretty much screwed. And when you've completed your first, like, complete dungeon and got to the next dimension, you unlock things that upgrade your character's default stats as well. So instead of just acquiring equipment to make them stronger, they have just higher stats in general. Ooh, new stuff. Okay, so now he sells the armor. Now I have it, and a better weapon, better shield, and a rock. The rock's alright, I guess. It's not the best. There's not really that much point to it because you can just attack. Okay, we'll take 3 of them, 3 of them, and 2 of them. Sell all for 0. Yay! Get rid of those. And get rid of those. We'll keep these things. Keep that. Okay, this time we should get significantly further then. Because we've got a hell of a lot of better equipment and an extra dude. The extra dude will help out more than anything, to be honest though. We need to save up 250. Oh. We'll take a table. Table's good. And as you can see, this is where the roguelite part comes into it, because the more you upgrade this, the better your start out is, which means you get further. There's a lot more to the game than meets the eye, I guess. And I'm kinda hoping that we'll be able to complete the first dungeon in this video, even though it's probably very highly unlikely. But it'd be pretty sweet if we did. Or even just see some new enemy types and some, like, new weapons and armor. Or even just, like, something unique. Because there is, like, rarer item drops from certain enemies that give you, like, really cool looking weapons and stuff, or weapons that have got special effects and stuff like that. Ooh, turtle shield. Turtle shield's pretty good. Like, some of the equipment later on gives you extra stat bonuses and stuff, as opposed to just giving you more health and more attack. You get, like, extra crit chance and fire damage and... Do you get fire damage? I think you might get fire damage, I can't remember. Yep. Oh, I've been poisoned. Poison's not good. We don't like poison. I think the poison carries over, like, onto the next fight as well, possibly. Yep, yes it does. Poison's bad. Oh, but the poison does wear off eventually. Okay, I remember now. It has been quite a while since I played this game. I think there's a lot more in the Steam version than there was on the Android version. Looking at the screenshots and everything on Steam, there's a hell of a lot more in this version. I mean, don't quote me on that, but it does appear that there is. Come on, you can do it, little dudes. You can do it. I'm gonna name them Dave, Jeff, and Dimitri. I don't know why Dimitri. It was just, I don't know. My brain works in weird ways sometimes. There was like 2 simple names and then a significantly more complex, completely different, like, continent name, different nationality. I don't know. I was trying to say stuff and I don't know what I'm trying to say anymore. But he's gone anyway. Dimitri's gone. He's abandoned us. Oh no, Jeff, no! Ah, oh, Dave, you suck, Dave! Okay, so we've got 2 turtle shields, 1 iron armor. I've just bought loads of iron armor. But the turtle shield should help out quite a bit. You can unlock this dude as a character as well, the gladiator. The arena. Oh yeah, the arena's a thing over here. There's like a daily run type deal. Oh, you gotta be level 20 to do it. So we can't do that anyway, so that wasn't really much point. How much are the sodas? Oh, see, that's only 50. Why are we not getting that? That's cheap. And that's 150. That's 1,000. We can't afford that. Okay, tavern. In fact, no. First, we'll hire the people. Oh, these are free to hire anyway. The soda junkies are free to hire. Do you have anything new? Nope. %5 discount I don't really need. The bed is really good, because then you can keep refreshing the dudes that are in there at a cost, which could come in handy. Yeah, I'll take the bed. So then you click the bed icon up here. 40 gold's quite a lot, but then we get more dudes. 25. Oh, I don't have 50. Can I sell anything? I need to sell something to get 50. What do you mean, equipped? Why do you have that? Oh, because I don't have enough good swords. Well, you don't get that. You get that. Yeah, there we go. Because he's stronger, so he should have the good one. Okay, sorry. Do I have anything else to sell? Surely I do. They're equipped. They're all equipped, I think. No, they're not. Not all of them. Are the rocks even worth anything? 2. So not really. I don't really want to be selling these things because I'm going to need to equip those things anyway. Oh, but I only need a little bit more. Okay, we'll sell that, I guess. We got 2. Do we have one of them to sell? Yep, we only need 1 more. 1 more. I can't sell anything. You can't be serious right now. I need 1 gold and I have nothing to sell. Right, you don't get a rock anymore. Your rock has been sold. So we can have somebody else that doesn't have any equipment. Okay, so you no longer are allowed equipment. Because this person is better than you. You're no longer allowed the turtle shield. You get the turtle shield. And you get that. Choosing who wears what and who has what weapons later on in the game plays quite a significant part as well, because you want to have the right stats for the right characters, I guess. So like, basically the way I got through the majority of the game is I just had pretty much everybody set to be a crit build. Everybody was just at like 98% crit chance or something ridiculous like that, and then like 300% crit damage or something. I can't even remember, but it was ridiculous damage that I was doing with all the characters. So I just had it was like crit, 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 healer, and that worked remarkably. But oh no, I didn't. I'm lying. I had mage, crit, 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 healer, because the mage can damage everything. I can't remember what kind of mage it was, but they damage every enemy that there is there, which gets you through a hell of a lot of floors really quick. But for a free game, this is really, really good, really enjoyable, and there's a hell of a lot of content and a hell of a lot of hours that you can put into this game. It will keep you busy for a long time. I mean, this hasn't been around on Steam that long, I don't think. I think it's still pretty new on Steam, and there's already people on there that have posted reviews with like hundreds of hours of gameplay on it already. And they're still playing it. So there's definitely a lot there. It's definitely going to keep you entertained for a long time. Even if you do just have it playing in the background like most of us will do. That's certainly what I'd do. That does remind me though, I no longer have this on my phone. I need to get this back on my phone. Because now I'm playing it again, I really want it again. I need to put it back on my phone. I wonder if they've updated... Oh, there were updates! So all the stuff that was in Steam will be on the phone version as well. So I'm completely talking out my arse with what I said earlier. Yeah, just don't listen to a word that I say ever. Because I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about half the time. So, technically there could be a lot more content than I'm even aware of. Okay, I've encountered the fork in the road. This happens occasionally. Most of the time I just continue, because you get shit like this happening like 90% of the time. And then every now and again you'll get a reward or you'll get a full heal for all your team. But I just did it then just to show it off. You don't really want to be doing it too much at the early stages in the game, just because having everybody in your team poisoned when they're not very strong anyway isn't the best idea. But when all your little dudes have got like over 100 health, then it's not that much of a big deal. Especially when you've got healers that can just get rid of the status effects as well. Okay, we're finally going to make it to the next stage. So I think the dungeon will change its appearance after this, if we make it through. If we make it through. Oh, we've easy made it. Yeah, easy. Easy peasy. What do we get? Something good. Flame sword. Now that's good. We like that shit. Okay, we're not going to make it very far in this place. I remember what this place is like. But you start to get some good item drops from this place, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I like the music in this place. I've never really had the sound on in this game before, to be honest with you. Because, like I say, I've always been on a bus or something, and I'm not one of those kind of guys that plays things really loud while I'm on the bus. Because if other people do it, it annoys the fuck out of me. So I generally try to avoid doing it. But this is good. This is some good tunage. Tunage. So this is a word I've never used in my life. Okay, we are getting absolutely reamed. Okay, we're not going to make it any further than this. We've got phoenixes and all sorts of shit. Is it a phoenix? Oh no, it's kind of weird looking phoenix if it is a phoenix. Yeah, we are going down. We're going down big time. Then again, we're not doing too bad. There's only one little thing left. Can we make it? Yeah, we've made it through this round, but we're not going to make it any further than this. I don't mind as long as we get some fire gems. The fire gems help out a lot. The fire gems are really, really good. Did we get any? No. Did we balls? Got another achievement, though, for the fork in the road. So we'll hire that dude, I guess, and then we'll bed. Hire you, and bed. Hire you, bed. And what's better? Conscripts, 25 and 5, 15 and 3. So obviously you go for the conscript. That makes perfect sense. Okay, so we need armor. Could probably do with some more of these healing things because they're better than the other thing. So we'll buy one of them and buy 2 of them. Oh, we got some axes. Okay, so 5% crit chance for plus 100% crit damage. So that's a hell of a lot better for crit, because you only get plus 30% with one of those. Oh, it's a lot less chance though. It's fine though, I'm sure it'll work out alright. Because I think the conscripts have got a higher crit chance anyway, maybe? No, maybe they don't. Maybe I'm talking shit again. Okay, can we upgrade anything else? We've got quite a bit of money hanging around at the minute. Decor. No, we don't really want decor. Can we get any sodas? Oh no, because that was 1,000. Okay, so I'm going to save money, I guess. Okay, I'm sorry we have to go through all this again. I probably should have bought the wizard and then just skip straight to the next bit so I could show off a bit more of the game. It's cool, because this is what you're going to see like most of the time anyway, because you're not going to want to be skipping ahead, I don't think. Because while ever you're getting money for not taking any damage, you might as well be doing it, in my opinion. Especially if you're just leaving the game in idle whilst you're doing other things. See, I even play this game while playing other games. It's like, I'd have this on my phone, and then just start a run, put my phone down, and then pick up my Xbox controller. Or just get my laptop back out. Da-da! Okay, so like most RPG games, if you get ambushed, the enemy attacks first. It's a rare occurrence. Screw it, we'll do it. Flame trap, nice. Everybody gets burned. We all love being burned, because it makes you take damage over time, which is fucking sweet. Yeah, later on, money-wise, later on, you can get equipment that increases the amount of gold that drops, and I've had like, I can't even remember, I think I've had like 17 million in a run before, something ridiculous like that. Just for equipping the right items and having a run where they get really far. It takes a long time to accomplish a run because you have to start it from the very beginning to maximise the amount of money that you're going to get. But you do get a ridiculous amount of money within a relatively short amount of time. So, whilst you can spend 99 cents or whatever it was to just buy the things outright, there's not really that much point doing so, in my opinion. There's definitely a free game that I do recommend. It's not often I would recommend free games because they generally are pay to win, but this like just genuinely isn't. It's just you get more replay value if you don't spend money. It's like you get less of a game if you spend money, which makes no sense. It's like you're buying yourself out of entertainment, in my opinion. I mean, you guys are all entitled to your own opinions, that's just my opinion, don't take my word for it. If you want to buy all the shit and support the developers of the game, then buy all the shit and support the developers of the game. I think it's developed by Arma Games, don't quote me on that either. I am pretty certain it's developed by Arma Games. They do a lot of Flash games online and stuff, but obviously they've like got quite a bit further and there's now doing games for Android and Steam and whatever the hell else they do. And the retro pixely graphics are always a winner in my book as well. Oh, we're back to this badass music again. You guys can't see me, but I am dancing away to this music. Just because, why not? How very dare you? It's like you weren't listening the first time. How very dare you? What even is that weapon that little imp guy was carrying? It's like a butter knife on a stick. I'm pretty sure every now and again as well, there's a rare enemy, a rare version of one of those imps, and it has a hot dog on a stick. Again, don't quote me on that, that could be complete horseshit as well, but I'm certain that there is. Wait, I lost a dude? When did I even lose a dude? How did I lose a dude? One of my conscripts as well. It's like I didn't even lose the worst guy, I lost one of the good ones. Whoa, that's a big ass demon guy. Okay. Okay, you're a bit more badass than the rest of them. Alright, chill your shit. Oh, we killed it anyway. So do we get more delicious, tasty goods for doing that? Fire gem. Fire gems are good. Fire gems are really good. It means I can't have the healing stone on one of my characters anymore, but the fire gem does help out a lot. And we're kind of running out of time for this video, but I'm going to do one more quick run just with one character. Just one standard soda junkie. Just so I can show you the fire gem. Just because then you can see, like, if you have a full team of people with fire gems, or at least just like 2 people with fire gems, it can help out quite a lot. Or was it a full team? I think the fire gem does kinda weak damage, unless you've got a magic build character. Oh, we got 2 fire gems. Okay, so we'll just take these 2 guys, I guess. Just because, and they've automatically been equipped with the fire gems. You've got new stuff. Sweet, you sell the turtle shield, now I've got more than enough of them anyway. And I think there's a way to set... the game to automatically sell items that you get more than 5 of as well. Which helps out. Oh, maybe that's what the liquidate thing does. Yeah, I think that is what the liquidate thing does. There we go, that's the fire gem, so 10 damage to everything. Which is significant when you've got 2 of them. Or if you've got a full team of them. Then that's like 50 damage to the entire enemy team, just instantly. So it does definitely make sense to use them. See how much quicker that was clearing those first 10 floors? Just because of that fire gem. I know the animation takes a little bit longer, but when you can wipe out an entire team of 4 enemies in one turn, then it definitely makes sense to do it. Okay, but because I don't have many dudes, we're not going to make it much further. Plus, these guys are being idiots and not using the fire gems. I have bestowed upon you the fire gem, use it. That is what you've got it for. What are you doing? You could have killed them. See, this is why auto isn't always the best. Because I'd have chose to use both fire gems instantly, even though there were only 2 enemies. Because 2 lots of 10 would have still worked out better than hitting an enemy once and doing 12 damage. Never mind. So we still got a few rewards for doing that anyway. So anyway, this was Soda Dungeon. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please hit the like button, it really helps out a lot. And if you feel you have anything to say, anything you want to ask, then feel free to leave me a comment in the comment section below and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And if you'd like to see more, then feel free to subscribe and I will see you next time.